Japan's nuclear agency has upgraded the severity level of a radioactive water leak at the Fukushima plant from 1 to 3 on an international scale. Highly radioactive water was found to be leaking from a storage tank into the ground at the plant on Monday. It was first classified as a Level 1 incident on the International Nuclear and Radiological Events Scale, Ines. But Japan's Nuclear Regulation Authority proposes elevating it to Level 3 on the 7-point scale. Japanese reports say it is a provisional move that had to be confirmed with the IAEA, the UN's nuclear agency. This week is the first time that Japan has declared an event on the Ines scale since the 2011 earthquake and tsunami. The move was announced in a document on the agency's website and was subsequently approved at a weekly meeting of the regulatory body. Shares of plant operator Tokyo Electric Power Company, Tepco, fell as much as 13% to 537 yen as investors worried about the impact of the development. 5-year dose. The March 2011 tsunami knocked out cooling systems to the reactors at the plant, 3 of which melted down. Continue reading the main story. What is Ines? Overseen by the UN Nuclear Agency, the IAEA events are classified at 7 levels. Levels 1-3 are incidents and levels 4-7 accidents in order. The levels are classified as anomaly, incident, serious incident, accident with local consequences, accident with wider consequences, serious accident, major accident. To date, 2 incidents have been classified as Level 7, Chernobyl and Fukushima. The severity of an event is about 10 times greater for each increase in level on the scale. Source: IAEA website. Water is now being pumped in to cool the reactors, but this means that a large amount of contaminated water has to be stored on site. There have been leaks of water in the past, but this one is being seen as the most serious to date, because of the volume, 300 tons of radioactive water, according to Tepco, and high levels of radioactivity in the water. A puddle of the contaminated water was emitting 100 millisieverts an hour of radiation, Kyodo News Agency said earlier this week. Masayuki Ono, general manager of Tepco, told Reuters news agency, 100 millisieverts per hour is equivalent to the limit for accumulated exposure over 5 years for nuclear workers, so it can be said that we found a radiation level strong enough to give someone a 5-year dose of radiation within 1 hour. Teams of workers at the plant have surrounded the leaking tank with sandbags and have been attempting to suck up large puddles of radioactive water. But, reports the BBC's Rupert Wingfield Hayes in Tokyo, it is a difficult and dangerous job. The water is so radioactive that teams must be constantly rotated, and it is clear that most of the toxic water has already disappeared into the ground. Under the Ines, events have 7 categories, starting with level 0, without safety significance, and levels 1-3 denoting incidents, while levels 4-7 denote accidents. The triple meltdown at Fukushima 2 years ago was classed as a level 7 incident.